All right, what's up, boys and girls? I always got to remember, we've got women in this community. Hold on, wife is calling. Hello?
Hey, what's up?
I was just calling to ask what time dinner was, because I'm just doing a walkie vlog right now.
Oh, we'll probably pass you.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Bye.
Sorry, I had to take that because she's got my Chick-fil-A. I worked out this morning and really pushed myself. Yeah, I see them coming up right now. Let's run.
Your Chick-fil-A with you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
You want your Powerade too?
No, you could keep that. Okay. I'm just gonna go do my vlog and I'll be back. Okay. Bye.
Fun.
I'm running right now so I can hurry up and get to where I need to get to so I can sit down and actually talk. And people are looking at me like, this guy's running with Chick-fil-A. Yo, what's up, guys? It's Harley Mac on the Action 5. Just kidding. I'm just really in a good mood. I got Chick-fil-A. Let's go. Nothing like Chick-fil-A. Yeah. When you have Chick-fil-A, you can't just do one thing. You gotta make it worth it. Because every time you get that craving, you know it's gonna be on a Sunday. I make it worth it. I feel like Luis when he was eating that Chipotle sandwich every bite. He was like, mm-hmm. Are you guys a fan of Chick-fil-A at all? What's your go-to order? What's your go-to sauce? My go-to order is a spicy deluxe chicken sandwich and usually an 8-count nugget. The not grilled. You know, I gotta have my breaded. I know. And some fries. With Polynesian sauce, Chick-fil-A sauce, and blue Powerade. Ooh, honey roasted barbecue? I'm having a picnic right now. I consider this a picnic. I've never been on a picnic before. But I feel like this is. I've never had this honey roasted barbecue. We're gonna try it on the sandwich. And hopefully this sandwich is made with love. So, first bite thoughts. Let me get another bite right there. I see it. Shoe fly. Interesting. It's good. The sandwich is always fire. The sauce is good, but it's not noticeable. It's not ooh, honey roasted in that mug, you know? It's not like honey roast this all the time. Nah, I'm not feeling that. Just smash that Chick-fil-A for a chicken and smiles kind of day. I didn't make that up. It's on the back. All right, here we go. Let's get into it.
Feels like I'm up there with the planets, like I'm a million miles away.
Okay, guys, so I wanted to share my response in response to Chris Wickless, Chris Meets Chris, Luis, and Cam. This video, I'm just letting you know, it's gonna be chopped up in sections. Very quick sections, because I did make notes and I want to refer back to those notes. I want to be able to share the things that I wrote out, because I did go back and watch all the videos. And I wanted to be really thoughtful about this one, because I think this is such a great topic and I think more of us should jump in on this and share. So I'm gonna start with Chris Wickless. You said, I want this to continue to be fun and I want to connect and talk to people. And bro, that's not a small thing, right? That's like everything. This is a way for us to come on here and communicate. I don't think any of us thought like it would turn into what it's turned into, but I think that's so important that you just want to continue to have fun. And my whole thing is like continuing to be playful, continuing to have this like state of play. I think that is possible. I think we can continue to do that. But then there's the pressure of, yes, the data, the growth, the click-through rates, the comments. Like when you have the studio app, you know, I still have it on my phone just because it's a little bit easier for me to like see who has responded. But I love to just show up for people. It doesn't take much to just write words of encouragement. So that's the whole reason I keep the studio app open and up on my phone. Yes, does it get crazy where I'm going on there and I'm looking and yes, the number, you know, you see that it changes for subscribers, you see your watch hours, you're keeping track of all these things because at the end of the day, we do want to grow. It's human nature. Like we want to know that what we're doing is actually doing something. I started this whole thing because I thought I wanted to grow. I thought I wanted to be a YouTuber. And this was like a couple years ago. And then I was like, you know what? I just want to like start. I need to start. And then when I started, all that changed and I just want to show up now, but I still want to grow. I want to reach people. I want to feel validated in the stuff that I'm creating. So Chris, I say to you, when it comes to the click-through rates, when it comes to all that stuff, I think the most important metric for me is right now, and I don't even know if it's a metric, is just comments. Like, are people commenting? And if they are, this is amazing because that's engagement. That is like, I want to talk to you guys, you know, like making a video, saying these words only goes so far, but being in the comments and talking is where I really utilize the studio app. I think it's good to keep up with it here and there. I think it depends on how our brains work. If we're more of the kind of creative right brain type, we're caring more about the product that we're putting out and the video we're making and the message. If you're more left brain and data led, you are still thinking about all those things, but you are thinking of it through a different lens. And you are thinking of it through a lens of metrics and numbers, which is not bad either. So if we're not doing that as creators, which is what we all are, we are creators, which is a beautiful thing. That's a gift. Like I believe that's a gift from God, is that the great designer, the great creator, allows us to create as well and be able to reach our circles of influence. So Chris Wickless, I say to you, if it's hurting you in other areas of your life, then it's an obsession. If it's taking away from the important things in your life, then it's an obsession. I don't think it is for you, brother. I feel like I know your heart and I know your intention and you're just excited like I am. So continue to be excited. Continue to do that. It's okay to be laser focused. And I think it's okay to be obsessive over wanting to be better, but if that gets in the way of who you are and who you are to the real people in your life, the people that lean on you and need you, then it becomes damaging. I've gone through these little spells of discouragement and despair. But don't let it discourage you if that number stays the same or if these numbers drop off. Or right now, this is the play box. This is a sandbox for me. That's how I look at it. So let's continue to just have grace on ourselves, play, treat this as a sandbox, and know that it's only obsessive, I believe, this is my hot take, it's only obsessive in a negative way if it starts to get into the real important things in your life and take away from those. So just want to encourage you, brother, like keep it up, stay excited, you have that fun. I am, and it's more fun with you here. So love you, man. Okay, now on to my boy Cam Brown Vlogs. 1K slay, hit 1K subscribers and shared what really happens after, right? And sometimes there's no streamers, there's no parade, there's no balloons in the shape of numbers. With Cam, he said, once I connected with why I was making videos, I almost stopped counting subscribers. And dude, that is the thing. Milestones don't give you identity, right? They don't tell you who you are. I think when we get stuck in milestones, like, okay, let me say this. I share the milestones I hit because I want people to see that it's possible, number one. I want people to also know that I am staying consistent, number two. And yes, I want people to take me seriously. People in my real life, I want them to know, like, I'm doing something. So yes, I post my milestones because they mean something to me. They're like a validation for myself that I've been really looking for. And I know, like, seeking validation and the wrong things can be really toxic, but I think it's good when you're trying to build a community. So as you guys give me validation, I give it back to you. And that's why the commenting stuff and the encouragement is so important for me. So Cam hit 1K. Did much change? Probably not. Are more people maybe outside of our community taking him more seriously? Possibly, right? He said that you kind of get a little bit more of a street cred when you got, 1K or more. And I've heard that in a lot of videos. So remember, that's the thing. That's so important, is that milestones don't make your identity, your why does. Sticking to your why. And sometimes I have to remind myself of my why. Okay. Oh, whoa. Let's see how close I can get. Whoa, that was crazy. Let's keep the main thing the main thing. Freddie Morales, Freddie Always. I was talking to him on Instagram, and I was telling him that my why is really to prove to myself that I'm capable of being a filmmaker. I don't know if that's ever gonna happen, but I'm so intentional about why I edit, right? I try to put a little bit more effort into post, teaching myself how to tell a story through the edits that I do. So it's all in an effort to prove to myself that I'm capable. But find your why. My why is because one day I want to maybe make a movie that entertains and encourages and has a beautiful message. That's what I took away from Cam's. Milestones don't make your identity, your why does. Okay, now on to Papa Luis. Luis, the theologian, I call him. He is speaking truth. He is speaking from the heart. This dude is 100% real all of the time. He said, a hobby isn't just a hobby, it's a choice. It's love in motion. Yo, that's deep, because this dude went from refreshing the studio app under the dinner table to just like deleting it altogether. Like, Luis has evolved so much since I started watching him, and he was making videos way before that. Just like his character and his evolution, and that is what creates this crafting of videos and vlogs with love, right? And I believe that goes back to what Wickless was saying, Chris Wickless, about hobbies. Like, his job is as an app developer, and creativity is his hobby. But then there's this whole other side of it where, like, your hobby could also be a passion, and we just disguise it as hobby, right? And we say, it's my hobby. And people sometimes say, just keep it as a hobby, because we're too freaking scared to just admit that we want to be something more. I'm raising my hand on that one. I said it in a very early video. I'm scared to say I want to be a filmmaker to people. I'm getting to the point now where I'm not scared anymore. But sometimes, yes, a hobby is a hobby. But other than that, it can be a passion. And what fuels passion? Love fuels passion. Passion fuels love. They can be the real thing. We can make them the real thing. We don't have to pretend like it's just a hobby because we don't know how that's going to land with telling a family member we want to do this or that, right? Let's not be afraid, because I have always been afraid. So my biggest takeaway from Louise is like, we chose this. We choose to show up. We choose to create. So why are we making the algorithm or letting the algorithm make this a job for us? I always say this about food. Like, was it made with love? Luis makes his videos with love. He cares. And I think that's important. Maybe that's the point. Let's just show up, whether it's a hobby or a passion, or if we want that to become the real thing. We have a 9-to-5, yes, but like, it's okay to still do the things you love to do, but do them with love. Do them with love. Don't lose the love in all of it. And Chris meets Chris. Batting cleanup. He brought the philosophy. He is, like DKV, Darren Keenan Vlog says, pavement philosopher. Chris is that. He's been around, he's done this long enough, he's seen all the different sides of YouTube, he's followed the big dogs, he's tried things like the big dogs, and then he's finally in his pocket right now. He is a true strategist, philosopher in what he's bringing. So when he speaks, we're listening because he knows. And why does he know? Because of this, of what he said. He said, you don't have enough data to optimize yet. So I'm only 36 videos in, maybe 33 if you don't count the first 3 that I did trying to be a YouTuber. And that feels like a lot. It feels like a lot, and it is a lot. The amount of hours and work that I've put into those videos, just the vlogs alone, is a lot. And I still don't have enough to optimize yet. So yes, I might see a subscriber count growing or comments and likes and all that growing daily, but like, there's still not enough data there to optimize my channel and to know what my vlogs and who I'm truly gonna be. Like, in life, we don't even have enough data yet. I'm 33 years old, 33 vlogs in. Whew, man, that's deep. Bro, I'm still learning about myself. I feel like I'm learning about myself more in the last 5 years than I have my entire life. The data is still flowing in, so give grace to yourself in the process. The data is still flowing in. We don't have enough to optimize. If that gives you a sense of relief, then roll with it, because let's not get it hard on ourselves 2, 3, 4, 5 videos in. It takes a little bit of time. And like, when it comes to like, you know, the thumbnails and us tweaking things and all that, I've tweaked my titles, I've gone back and I've tweaked them because I kind of learned like, okay, how can I say this shorter? I do it in my day job. How can I say this more simple? How can I say this more human and shorter? I even had a whole video about feeling convicted off of something Chris also said, where it's like, man, am I writing that to chase the A word, the algo, or am I writing that because it's what I truly want people to know and feel like led by? A lot of us 17 videos in, 10 videos, 5 videos, we don't have enough data to understand like if we should be tweaking anything. I think just go off your gut instinct, like show yourself, right? We don't have to prove ourselves, guys. Like, we don't. And that's something I had to learn, is like, I get to a time in my life where I stopped proving myself and started really showing myself. Because if I kept proving myself, I'd be just doing what everybody else wanted me to do and being a yes man and saying sure, please, and making myself feel small, like the smallest person in the room. And I've got BDE, baby. I've got big Danish energy, and I'm going to use it. I love you guys. So yes. BDE aside, let's just keep showing up. Let's gather that data, and then we can think about optimization. So guys, my take on all this, bringing it all together, my response to the responses is that, and what I'm hearing is that we all want to matter without losing ourselves. We all want to matter without losing ourselves. And the biggest flex on YouTube is staying human while building, staying human while growing. That's the biggest flex. Can you stay human doing it? Can you stay yourself? Can you be your complete and utter self? Or at least try to be a work in progress. Show people what you're going through. You don't have to share everything, but be honest. Being human is being honest. And also being human is struggling with that. But that's the biggest flex. Stay human while growing this channel. If you can do that, whew, whew, if you can do that, no one's gonna match you. And one thing I will always bring it back to is very simple. I said a lot of things for a long time in this video right now, and I hope you're still here. But the last thing I'll say is do what makes you come alive. If creating, if making videos, if showing up on a walk, if showing up on a bike, if producing a little bit more of your video through the edit, learning something new, throwing a little splash of color on these videos, if that makes you come alive, do it. Do what makes you come alive. Do what fills your cup. We've got a lot of shit surfacing on us, and I feel really passionate about this because I've been hurt so much that I've got all this stuff stewing. And because I vlog, because I get on here and I talk to you guys and I let it out, it's out. I release it. Release valve. And then all that stuff at the surface, that when somebody asks me a question, if that stuff is bubbling up and surfacing, I react quick with frustration and anger. And it's not them, it's me. So do what makes you come alive, to make room for more joy to fill your cup and be more present for the people you love. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's do what makes us come alive, and let's do it while staying human. Love you guys.